Here we go. Hello, Janet. Man, that's quick. Well, too bad Facebook can't move that damn fast about gathering people up. Well, guys, I don't even know if hell Facebook it shows be working. If some bitch is working or not, who knows? Who knows? I got something interesting to talk about. Okay, so I ain't got really much to do with politics. Not to do with what's in society. Um, Something different. If you want to know the wave of the future, you better listen because it's a little crazy. Now I have to admit, I've been researching quantum computers, doing quantum physics, quantum mechanics, and all that other shit. All that good old creepy stuff that most people don't give two shits for. Yeah, I've been into that for quite some time. Uh, Hello, Michelle. Hello, Judy, Brenda, Robert. But I figured I would do a video on something. I'm kind of making predictions, guys. And most of y'all are interested in the control grid and this 5G crap that they're setting up and AI, artificial intelligence. I know a lot of y'all are pretty interested in seeing where that crap's going. Um, and you need to be. Guys, we got what they're trying to come up with called quantum computers. They really hadn't perfected it. They've got some built, but they're not real powerful yet. Now, guys, I was a electronic engineer. Okay, I've worked on my computers, PC boards, microprocessors. I've done all that shit. Okay, so I find this pretty interesting. A lot of y'all guys out there that's built computers, put computers together, well, you pretty much understand how a computer works through bits, zeros and ones, binary code. And that limits a computer because each bit's got to be either a zero or a one. But anyway, I'll get down to the moral of the story, what I'm talking about. Guys, they're coming up with what they call quantum computers. Quantum computers are crazy. They break the laws of physics pretty much in quantum physics, where reality is not actually reality anymore. Okay, guys? These things does not operate solely in our dimension. Now, if you know what dimensions are, that's an alternative reality where there's another you and there's other crap, okay? They're trying to perfect these computers. These computers are going to be great at a lot of things. Now, they probably won't take the full role of conventional computers, but they will be implemented in certain applications like AI. Well, hello there, Lauren. I see you're in here. That's what I'm saying. And if y'all guys are really concerned about the way the future is going, you want to look into this quantum computing. Like I said, guys, it's crazy how a quantum computer works. And I've got some theories on why society is being, this agenda out here is being projected with the transgenderism and the non-binary. What's binary? Well, that's computer code, guys. That's what binary means. Either you're a zero or you're a one. Well, these non-binary individuals, they claim to be neither. They can be either or. Same way as this damn quantum computer. And you better be paying attention. Well, this, like I said, this has all got quite a bit of a creep factor to it. I've listened to Elon Musk. I've listened to these guys that are building these quantum computers. One guy that built a D-Wave quantum computer said it's like standing beside an alien god because it's got a heartbeat. You can go look this shit up. You can listen to these guys talk about this that's building this crap out here. And what this quantum computing is going to be really great for is like figuring out ways to get to other planets, building artificial intelligence. Now, some things it's not the great about doing, but some things it will be. Guys, they've been dreaming about actually getting a quantum computer up and running for 20 plus years. But they hadn't been able to do it, really. They really didn't know how to do it. But since they discovered the Higgs particle over there in CERN, the Super Hadron Collider, or in Switzerland, well, guess what? They know how to make that quantum computer go quantum because they discovered a new particle, guys. And this particle is not of our dimension. Oh, yes. This particle is not from our dimension. This Higgs particle is not. It's the God particle. Now, guys, y'all can choose to buy into this or not, but it's reality. You like it or you don't. It really don't matter. They're going to be pushing this technology out here with this artificial intelligence. It's going to replace you. Yeah, it is. It's going to replace you. You, dirt nap. We got to get rid of you. You ain't worth a damn for nothing. You're useless. You're harmful to the environment. This AI we got right here can look just like you. It ain't got none of your flaws. It don't harm the environment. A lot of these guys that are developing AI has come out and warned about this artificial intelligence. That what they're pulling out of this other dimension and this quantum computing and with CERN and stuff that they're developing all this shit with has not got our best intentions in mind. It does not. It's really not for or it's really not against us, but it just really ain't got our best intentions in mind because this stuff takes a life of itself. I've been spending about the last 2 weeks researching this stuff, listening to the top minds of the world talk about quantum computing, the Higgs particle, CERN, the interdimensional uh, operations of a quantum computer, all this stuff, guys. Me and Lauren both have spent a lot of time researching this in the last couple of weeks. It's wild. Now, guys, think about this 5G. Why are we initiating 5G out here? Oh, yeah, that's right. 4G ain't fast enough for autonomous robots to do surgeries, where a doctor can sit in Britain and do a surgery over here in the United States with little joysticks from his office in an operating room in America. Okay, they use that as one excuse. Self driving vehicles is another. Well, when you put this artificial intelligence out here, or these robots that is controlled by artificial intelligent mainframe, like one of these quantum computers in the future, it's got to have a faster network to operate off of. It can't operate off 4G. It's got to be faster than that, guys. 5G. 5G is really harmful for us, to us, but hey, why you give a shit? You're not going to need us much longer anyway. Better be thinking about some of this stuff because it's coming. You want to know why we have the LBGTQP will be LBGTQP AI. Okay, you understand this? They want society to come out here and be so accepting to all these strange things. Y'all see this? The pedophilia, the drag queens, the transsexuals, the non-binary, the Munichs, and all this other crap. Oh, we got to be all accepting. Well, yeah, they're trying to break society down to where people will accept this new technology they're putting forth. Now, if you accept this guy that once was a woman, but now is a guy, why won't you accept this artificial intelligent robot over here that can talk just like you can? Or this guy comes in that's got a chip embedded in him and he's getting all his commands straight down from the quantum computer. He knows everything. He's really smart. And he has morphed with machine. Y'all not understand how this is going? And let's go back to these non-binary individuals. It's either zeros or one, just like the quantum computer. They can be either or be both at the same time. When you really get tying this stuff together, guys, you can really tie it together. Guys, there's a very fine line in between science and the occultism. Okay? Very fine line. Science is a religion. Most of these scientists. But when you start getting into the physical and the metaphysical, and you get deep enough in the rabbit hole, they merge, guys. They're one and the same. So you want to talk about your ghosts, your premonitions, all this crap, you're getting right down there on the quantum level. And most of y'all are worried about football or what you're going to eat tonight for supper or little Bobby's football gamer. Am I going to get little Susie that new smartphone? Most people out here don't give two shits about what's being done to them and what's being implemented because they too caught up in the world that's being presented to you while they're implementing all their shit to destroy you later on. Now, guys, some of these physicists and stuff, quantum physicists, computer experts, they're scared to hell of what can come out of quantum computing in the future. They're scared as hell of artificial intelligence, but still yet they're scientists and they're going to go forth with it. Just like Elon Musk, the interview with Joe Rogan. No, we're not going to control artificial intelligence. He said that. He's one of the guys developing it. Yeah, you're not going to control it. It's going to be smarter, more efficient. You're going to be needless. And it's going to figure your ass out of the equation. Well, you look at this shit that the Democrats has got going, this climate change, global warming bullshit. Don't you think once that AI has been programmed with this bullshit, it's going to think, oh, Bob over there, he's got to go. He's inefficient. His carbon footprint's too big. Boom! There goes Bob. Yeah. And there goes his family because we're going to do them the same way. This is real, guys. This is real. And I'm going to tell you something. And a lot of people just, they don't really believe in this stuff. They don't believe in interdimensional time travel and all this other stuff. Guys, all this stuff is capable of happening with what they're doing over there at CERN. It's already been done on a small level. If you can make a couple molecules go back in time a split second, which they've accomplished, it's a matter of time before you can make more go back for longer and longer and send more until you're actually sending somebody. Everything starts off as a crawl, guys. It does. Yeah, they're already making predictions by 2030, 2035. You will have cyborgs. People will be embedded with microchips, and they will be running off the 5G system. They'll walk up to a car, they'll look at that, pop that hood, they'll look at that car, that motor and engine number, and they'll download automatically from Google because Google's playing a big part in this. So is IBM, guys. Matter of fact, they already got their foot in the door of the first quantum computers. You'll download the whole specs of that engine, and you can tear that damn thing down right there. You'll know how to rebuild it, what the tolerances all to it, and everything. Go get the parts you need, put it right back together the same day. 3 times faster than a regular mechanic because you just downloaded it to your mind through the 5G system from a quantum computer like that. Yes, Dewey Searles. I could get into the Tower of Babylon or the Tower of Babel. This is pretty much got history repeats itself. Okay, it does, Dewey. You don't know how relevant you are by saying what you just said when you mentioned the Tower of Babel. That's what Nimrod tried to do. Nimrod, the Tower of Babel, he wasn't really trying to build the tower, so to speak, height wise up into heaven. The Tower of Babel, he was trying to create a way into heaven. Yeah. And what Nimrod wanted to do was go up into heaven and defeat God and take his powers. That's what that shit was all about, guys. You got the same thing going on right now. History repeats itself. Like I said, I've spent about 2 weeks. I've piddled and dabbled along here and there researching CERN, okay, over the last several years. But I've really got into the quantum computing and listened to the guys that's actually building this stuff, understanding exactly how it works and everything. And it ties right back into CERN and all the crap that they're doing over there. It ties into the 5G network. It ties into way we're being turned socially right now in our society. It's all setting up to make this one thing work. It's called artificial intelligence. All this stuff's got to be brought together, guys, for it to work. And you see some of it here in society. You see some of it here in the technology field. You see some of it over here. But it's all being done out here in front of us to all come together as one at the end to make this shit work and for humans to accept it. Now, us being Christians, guys, we're not really all too accepting. Can't have that. That's one of the reasons you got the war on Christianity going on right now, guys. They have got to do away with these hard-headed ass Christians because they're not going to accept this technology. They're not really, Christians ain't going along with the transgenderism and the non-binary eunuchs and all this other crazy ass crap that they throw out here in society. They damn sure ain't going to go along with some cyborg or total AI. They got to do something about that, guys. That's the reason you got the war on Christianity, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. Because us old people that holds true to the Bible, the Word of God, we're just not real suckers to fall in for all this new trendy shit. We're a problem. It's got to be solved. Now, guys, if you go into the book of Revelation, you will know there will be many martyrs. God's people will be persecuted, tortured, and killed in the end days. Well, they're going to have to get rid of you somehow now, ain't they? So I figured I'd come out here and let y'all in on some of the new stuff that's going on. A lot of you don't never piddle and dabble in. I do piddle and dabble in this stuff, guys, because I'm all about learning. I'm all about learning what my enemy's up to. And plus, I've always had a fascination for this kind of shit myself because I've worked on electronics and stuff, and I've seen the new technologies that came out, and I understand how it works. So, like I said, guys, y'all might want to look into this yourself. Now, this probably is not going to happen overnight, but within the next 15 years, yeah, yeah, it's going to be rolling out in a hard way. Because, guys, y'all know Moore's Law. Y'all know Moore's Law. The technology in computers doubles itself about every year. Well, it's slowing down because our old standard computers, man, we've just about reached the pinnacle of what a silicon chip can do. We can make them tiny and we can make them fast, but we've just about reached the pinnacle. And that's where the quantum computers takes over. Because a chip big as my thumbnail right there, guys, can solve problems one of the most powerful computers, supercomputers in the world cannot solve. And you've got to keep this chip at absolute zero for it to be superconductive. Absolute zero. That's the temperature of space. That's minus 15,000 Kelvin, I think. Something like that. And you got this little bitty chip about as big as your thumbnail and this big ass refrigerator to keep it that cold, and it's hard for them to do. And if it ain't kept that cold, well, it can't induce quantum entanglement, be superconductive. Guys, this thing can't be close to no radiation. It can't be exposed to the outside air. Nothing. This chip can't. If a atom so much hits this chip, a radiation atom or anything of sunlight or anything like that, kills it because it's not of this world. The components in it's not. That's the reason it operates interdimensionally. And this thing is not fed with voltage like a normal silicon chip. A normal silicon chip, you send a range of voltage to it. And these voltages gives it the commands of the different voltages and open and closes little doorways, okay? Because this microprocessor is full of little transistors, opening and closing doorways. That's all it is. This damn thing here is fed with microwave pulses instead of voltage. Totally get a different normal computer. And it's fed with coax. Yeah, just like on your CB radio. Mm-hmm. Yep, just like running in the back of your satellite TV. Coaxes. It's fed with coaxial cable because it's being communicated with through bursts of microwave frequencies. So it don't operate nothing like a standard computer because it's the technology don't come from this dimension, guys. And like I said, a normal computer has got to either be a 0 or a 1. This thing can be both at the same time, or it can be separate because it's operating in different dimensions. I know it's hard to explain, but yeah, that's how it becomes both at one time, guys. It's crazy as hell, ain't it? Well, maybe I need to go do some research on it like I have. It is a little bit troubling, I will admit. It is. So y'all want to talk about y'all's control grid? You want to talk about the government? You want to talk about this and that? Guys, there's a lot of shit going on under your nose right now you have no damn clue about. And it's a hell of a lot bigger threat than most of the shit you worry about. A lot bigger threat. Only thing I can say is you better get right with God. And you better not be wasting no time doing it. Because that's the only hope you got. Guys, I'm going to hop off here. Y'all have a good day. God bless. We'll catch y'all later.